Recently my daughter requested me to do some custard cream cookies. I used to do them when they were little, but I didn't do it for a while. So I thought of sharing this recipe with you all. For this recipe, I'm using 170 grams softened butter, 2 egg yolks, 60 grams icing sugar with 60 grams caster sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and 330 grams plain flour or all-purpose flour. And for the custard cream, I'm using 110 grams butter with gold dust and some yellow food coloring. You can use any color that you like to add, but with custard it's really nice to add yellow. So I have nearly 3 tablespoons of custard powder with 150 grams icing sugar. So I'm going to leave the custard cream mix aside and going to do the biscuits now. Preheat the oven to 180 Celsius. Prepare a tray with baking paper and use the paddle attachment for mixing, and put the sugars into the mixing bowl and then the butter, and cream the butter and sugar about 2 to 3 minutes. After creaming the butter and sugar, add the egg yolks and mix that again another minute. After, add the vanilla, and next add the plain flour and mix it on a low speed about a minute. Now it is ready. Take it out onto the bench. Put some flour onto the bench and put the mix on the bench. After putting it onto the bench, press it down and use a rolling pin and roll that to a thickness that you like to have your cookies. So after, cut the cookies according to the size that you like, but make sure that because we are sandwiching these cookies, I really like to have them a bit smaller than a large cookie. So I'm using this ravioli cutter to do that. You can use any kind of a cookie cutter to do it. You can make squares or even round shapes. So put it on a baking sheet, and this goes to the oven 180 about 10 to 15 minutes or until golden brown. So the cookies are ready. Now I'm going to do the icing. For that, going to mix icing sugar, custard powder, butter and vanilla with a little bit of yellow color and make a smooth icing out of that. After, it will look like this. It has to be to the right consistency, not very thin or not very hard. So sandwich the cookies with the icing. If you put 3 dollops on each corner, you can make it a bit higher and press it down nicely with another cookie, and it will look like this. Even you can spread it, then it will be a bit thinner than this. So hope you will enjoy this with a nice cup of coffee.